So this is a system and its surrounding form an isolated system. Okay, we have a system and we have the surrounding, but then we have isolated for that system with the its own surrounding. So this is isolated system boundary. So your system is including the system and the surrounding, okay, for that system. Okay, and then we have a boundary and isolated system boundary. Okay, so inside we have the mass is 0, q, there are no mass, there are no q, there are no work has been done into this onto the system from the outside. And okay, but of course inside here, okay, inside of the boundary we do have system and we do have its own internally heat and work transfer and the mass transfer, okay, inside this boundary. So for a system and its surrounding form which form an isolated system, okay, so the S generate is actually equals to delta S total, which delta S total equals to delta S system plus delta S surrounding, which this one is always bigger than 0. Okay, so where delta S system equals to S2 minus S1, okay, S2 minus S1, delta S surrounding is equals to Q net of surrounding, okay, all the heat transfers of in here, surrounding here, over the T of the surrounding. Okay, okay, so for the case of isolated, we have subsystem 1, subsystem 2, subsystems 3, so and so on, subsystem n. Therefore we can just put delta S total is equal to overall of delta Si, and it is always bigger than 0. The entropy change of an isolated system is the sum of the entropy changes of its component and is never less than 0. So delta change, delta entropy change is always bigger than 0. Okay, for an isolated system. Okay, and so therefore the increase in entropy principle can be summarized as follows. Okay, so when you calculate S generate, first of all in this case, first calculate the S generate first, okay, and identify and the unit, you know that the you need to calculate, but you need to make sure that it is bigger than 0. Okay, then it will be normal. Okay, so when you calculate the value of entropy generate, okay, if it's bigger than 0, therefore it is a irreversible process. Okay, if it's equal to 0, it is a reversible process. But it is low. If it's lower than 0, it will be impossible process. Okay, why? Because S generated will be always bigger than 0, bigger or equals to 0. Okay, so that's the case of S generated. Okay.